Rest in peace,
No disrespect.
The Undertaker. He's been dead for a while. Welcome back to Midwest Midcard. This episode 56.
56. Let's go, boys. I'm happy to be back.
You can't hear this, but that was called by Static X, I guess.
Let's go.
If I keep playing it, you're just going to be like, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
no,
dun.
I'm going to be like, go, so go. We are. But anyways, in the music video there was a guy who had no arms or legs, and he was trying to fight China.
What the fuck?
And she would like beat his ass, but then like it progressed on, and then I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, he ended up like somehow growing arms, and he like punched China in the face and like did this like finishing move on her, and then he held up an old WWF title, Attitude Era title, in the music video,
Like the Big Eagle?
like the Big Eagle, yeah, and held it up and was just like, "Let's go."
Interesting.
I was like, "How fucking random this is on here right now, man."
That's so weird.
Yeah.
That's very strange.
Yeah, I mean, you can clearly tell it's China. I mean, I think
Oh,
this is
yeah.
a live video.
No, I can tell it's
Yeah,
China.
see her, she punched him. Yep,
That's funny.
but that was pretty cool. I was like, I gotta capture that.
I believe you, man.
But anyways, yeah, like look at this mask, bro.
That's pretty wild.
Coolest thing I ever saw.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. That's just his hair, right?
Apparently, that's his hair. It just sticks straight up like that, looking insane, boy.
I know I already introduced the podcast, and I'm sorry for this random tangent.
That's all right. We're catching up.
If you're on YouTube, make sure you leave a like and then a super kick, switching music, that subscribe button.
Facts.
Comment something nice, please.
Yeah, man.
Someone left a mean comment.
They did to you, bro.
I know.
That's fucked up. Y'all quit disrespecting my boy, man.
And if you are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or anything like that,
Lick the like button. I want you to lick it. That's what I want.
yeah, lick the like button.
Challenge. Put your nose to the like button.
If you can do that, you are legally smart.
Yep.
And I already said Spotify. Leave a 5-star review, please.
Please.
So I was. You were not here last week, but that's okay. We don't need to dwell on that.
You did a good job by yourself.
Thank you.
You have my condolences.
Condolences.
I don't know what word to use.
You're acknowledging me.
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
Speaking of acknowledging somebody, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson
Dwayne.
did a 20-minute promo
Bro, dude's next level out here right now,
on
man.
social media. It seems like a lot, but some segments on Raw, they get up there. Like
They do.
I'm talking like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's normally like a back and forth, not just one guy.
Not just a one person. Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like whenever The Rock first came back to wrestling, back in like 2010, I think, he had the last segment of Raw, and he straight up took like half an hour just being like, "If you smell what The Rock," just like type shit, you know.
Yep, facts. Just
La, la, la.
basic Dwayne shit.
I don't even know. I have no idea what he said. I do not remember a single word from that promo.
Nope.
But I do remember watching it, and it was a legitimate surprise. And I don't know if it was because I wasn't in like the internet like that, like in the dirt sheets,
Yeah.
or because they kept it very hidden very well. But it was a legitimate surprise when I heard the "If you smell what The Rock is cooking," and then he came out. It was pretty surreal. He wasn't, and he was in Hollywood, but he wasn't yet to like the level that he is now.
The status that he's at now.
So it was like a sweet spot between him being a household name and him being still like in wrestling kind
Facts,
of.
absolutely.
Because before then, the last time we had seen him was probably 2004, I want to say. Wrestlemania 19 was 2003.
yeah.
So 2004 would have been probably the last of his run, I want to say. So he had not been back for a while.
For quite a
at
time,
that point.
yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So his promo on the phone, it was really, really good. I'll give him that. It was good. It does rely on the classic, Izzy whining. That's my dog, the podcasting dog. The promo did rely a lot on
Up.
some, classic Rock stuff,
Just
Um,
cheap attacks.
But I did like the explanation that he gave. He's like, Cody, I met with you and I said we're gonna make the biggest match, and you were like, it stinks. I don't like it, but I understand. I don't want to, I don't want to do it, but I understand. I'm a team player essentially.
He said, but basically, fuck your story. He said,
essentially,
yeah,
and
he did say that actually.
There was a really funny line where he's like, "You looked at me like I ran over your goofy ass dog."
I know, man.
Why did Pharaoh catch a stray for no reason?
But he does, man. That's how like Cody is like the huge baby face, because like he's like backing his dog right now. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Don't talk about my dog ever again, basically.
I know. It's so funny. What if he was like, and Brandy Rhodes is a bitch? He's like, don't talk about my dog ever again.
You talk all you want about my wife, but don't ever talk about my dog.
That's man's best friend.
That's right.
And yeah, he's like, he comes up to the camera. He's like, fuck your story.
Yep.
It's like he didn't know how to end the promo.
Yeah, I know.
Now, again, it's weird to sit in this place where I'm like, I'm enjoying this, but then I'm also like, this is like cheap heat.
Oh, absolutely,
for the most part.
I feel like The Rock is just past the point of his life of like getting cheap heat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
Cut some real shit.
I'm kind of like, I'm with you on that for sure. There's a lot of, I just don't want to hear. I want some substance, and he did a lot of context, which I liked. It's like this does drive the story forward.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's less about like, oh, Cody, you fuck with my family or whatever, and being like, the biggest match is, and it's more like, just Cody changed his mind.
Exactly. He had the right to do that.
He wanted to face Roman. Rock was like, listen, we're gonna put on the biggest match ever, and like Cody said, in his family, the tickets sold essentially feeds the family. So The Rock sells a lot of tickets. So it's very in character for Cody to be like, you know what, Dwayne, fine. But last week, Cody came with some fucking fire. He's like, I'm hunting down the bloodline.
Yeah, I know, man. I know, bro.
So I talked about that last week, but so Rock responded to Cody's challenge, said, we're actually going to do a tag. It's like, here's my rebuttal. We'll do a tag team match, you and your new friend.
Yeah.
The walking clown emoji.
The walking clown emoji, yeah.
This segment was also like fucking 40 minutes.
Bro, Rock just don't shut the fuck up, man. Like, you think we put on SmackDown and shit to just hear you talk for like no end in sight? Like, cut you like a little 10-minute promo. Get the fuck out of the way, Dwayne.
There's easier ways to drive the story forward, especially since Roman's entrance takes so long. The Rock's entrance takes so fucking long, and then he talks for like 15 minutes. So like that's literally like half an hour of like The Rock being like, "You're goofy ass dog.
Yeah, I know, man.
People smoke crack here.
You smoke crack and do meth. This is Phoenix, Arizona. It's a terrible place. Like,
for real.
That's all you got, bro."
So he laid out the fucking gauntlet.
Shut your mouth, you thong wearing fatty.
He laid down the gauntlet. I did like this. This is good. This is good to drive the story forward. So, if in the tag team match, if the Bloodline wins, I should say, if Cody and
Seth freaking
win,
Rollins,
if they win, then the Bloodline will not be able to interfere on night 2. But before I get to the other part of the stipulation, remember the tribal combat?
That's what I was about to say. We already know that they're going to interfere 110%.
No matter what.
No, I can literally, I'll put $100 on it right now, literally.
If the Bloodline wins, then the main event is a Bloodline rules match. Very interesting.
So what does that mean exactly, I wonder?
So he said essentially they can just do whatever the hell they want.
All right.
I assume it's like no DQ. He said, if Solo wants to sing the national anthem, he can sing it. By the way, Solo's the call. You need to work on your poker face, man. Because my man cannot keep a straight face.
No, bro.
He is terrible.
He's like,
he was like covering his face.
yeah,
He's like, Yeah, he's. We need to work
It's okay. He's gonna get there, bro. Sometimes
on
you
the
just
poker face.
Sometimes you just crack, man.
Because it's not like, sorry, there was a hair on the computer. It's not like The Rock's even saying anything that's like that funny.
No.
I mean, it was funny, but it's also like it's just kind of childish, you know.
Yeah.
But he's probably just gassing him up because that's his quote unquote cousin. I wonder. They probably didn't have a relationship growing up.
Probably not a whole lot. He probably knew him, like, you know what I mean? But it probably wasn't nothing special. But The Rock did acknowledge Roman Reigns as his tribal chief.
Mm-hmm. That was very, very important. Roman came out and he was just kind of getting pissy. And I think he's already feeling having Rock around and how much that takes away from his...
And he's having some anxieties about, like, all these people, all these allies that Cody has on his side right now.
And I'm about to get real nerd on this shit. But Roman's... So, shout out to Patrick the Heel. Because he brought this up and I kind of agree with this. So, Roman and Rollins are, like, complete... They're, like, the same person, but they're, like, opposites.
Absolutely.
They both, like, crave for everyone... Like, for people to accept them.
Exactly.
So Seth Rollins is always like looking, you know, he, with the Shield, you know, whenever he broke up the Shield, he wanted, you know, to be accepted as like, you know, the guy, essentially. He wanted to be the guy.
Yep.
So he ended up, you know, aligning himself with Triple H. After that, you know, he turned face. He was this, you know, baby face that essentially did earn the adulation of the fans with being, you know, Monday Night Rollins,
Yep,
whatever you want to call it. And the fans liked him for a while, but then they rejected him again, which kind of led him down this path of becoming like some sort of messiah, and eventually what he is now, which is Seth.
Suicidal, genocidal, homicidal.
So he's Seth freaking Rollins now, but it's just all kind of an evolution of being like, I really want people to approve me, you know, like sing my song type shit.
Yep.
Roman is kind of the same way. For so many years, he was the good guy. He was the hero. He was the new John Cena, the new Hulk Hogan,
the new big dog in the area. You know,
he was rejected by fans. Eventually, he kind of started leaning into it. He beat the Undertaker, and he was like, "I'm the big dog now.
This is my yard."
Right. That's why he said, "This is my yard." Exactly. And the fans rejected him so much that he was like, you know what? I don't give a shit about the fans. But even then, he's still asking for the fans to acknowledge him.
Exactly.
He's still looking for the approval of everyone. They both are. They're just going about it very different ways.
Oh, yeah.
Rollins is like, I want to be the workhorse champion. I want to be the guy that's here. And Roman is the other world champion that doesn't show up. But then when he's there, he also wants everyone to like acknowledge him.
Exactly.
And that's why it's so important that The Rock actually did acknowledge him, where Roman is at a very low place emotionally, I would say.
You can tell.
Based on the context clues.
Yeah, he's like, look, I just need one thing from you. I need you to acknowledge me. That's literally what he said to him.
Yeah, that's literally all he said throughout.
The whole time.
He definitely feels like a secondary player.
He does, and I don't think he's going to like that. And whenever they were all posing, Dwayne held up the L again.
Yeah.
That matters. That is context right there.
That's something.
And Paul Heyman just looks down. You see in the picture, just like,
yeah, Heyman was.
he's feeling a little sus right now about you, Dwayne.
Heyman is very, very smart in character. In real life, he's.
Hey, he's going to the Hall of Fame.
He's going to the Hall of Fame, right?
Shout out to Paul Heyman, man.
Who would you have inducted?
Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer. He's gonna kill
Bang
it.
bang, motherfucker. Bow. I'm sick of this shit.
He's gonna finish the story.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer is officially gonna finish the story right now, man.
Oh man, that's so dark.
That'd be fucking insane. Jesus.
That'd be so fucked. That would ruin
everything.
The weekend for me.
I guess you can still say he's part of the bloodline.
Let's go. I don't think that one came through very loud. So I think the Bloodline is definitely going to win this one, right?
I was gonna say, how do you feel? Like truly, like how do you feel?
It's kind of silly.
Who takes the pin? Seth Rollins.
No,
You think Cody?
I think Cody should take the pin.
Really?
Yeah, I think he definitely should.
No matter what, he gets the match.
Yeah.
And that would like put like more suspense on things if he does take the L. And then he goes into the match the very next night, which is going to be insane. 2 main events back to back.
I know.
For Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, like on double WrestleMania night. Like, that's fucking crazy, bro.
So, well, Cody and Roman technically
Exactly.
are both main eventing 2 nights in a row.
Which is wild. Give it
It's
to
pretty
Rhea
crazy.
and Becky, bro.
I know it's so well, if any match should go last, I think it should be Rhea and Becky. Yes. If any match should go last because it makes sense, it should be Io and Bailey to me. But as far as like star power, yes, Rhea and Becky should go.
Absolutely.
Which we'll kind of get into that. So me and other people want the. Did you watch Endgame? Avengers Endgame?
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So,
It's like one of my favorite movies of all time.
all right, relax, fucking nerd.
So good. I just love the whole, like, the shebang of it. And if you watch the one before,
Yeah.
it just ties in perfectly with it all. I just love it.
So, me and other people have suggested that WrestleMania 39 was like Infinity War. It has the bad ending. It's like the villain wins, and after the villain wins in Endgame, they like try to fix everything, right?
Absolutely.
So I think that we should get the storybook ending of having, if you allow for interference from the bloodline, then you allow for people that were wronged by Roman, like Seth Rollins, like Sami Zayn,
Exactly.
like LA Knight,
LA.
like John Cena, like people that were wronged by the bloodline Roman to be like,
Randy Orton,
to be able to help.
Drew McIntyre.
I think by far, if Drew McIntyre helps, that'll get the biggest pop of the night.
Oh, he'll turn immediately. It'll probably like turn into a babyface again.
I think it would be very, very cool if he's like in there and he like comes out to help. He's like conflicted, but he's like,
Yeah.
it would be cool if like they kind of address it earlier in the night.
Yeah.
It's like, do we have you with the Cody Avengers?
Yeah. And he just like puts it off, and then he comes out, and then he's just like walking around like when they're both down, and then he just starts beating on one of them. Like, just pick one, man.
And obviously, if the glass breaks, that'll be pretty big too.
If we see Stone Cold,
I don't want that though. I think Stone Cold has no vendetta against The Rock, essentially.
I mean, listen, bro. If they are like the Rock's out there and he's just like trashing everybody, and we hear Stone Cold, this is the biggest WrestleMania in the history of ever, bro.
This match will be overbooked. Now we could just not get that, but I think we should get that.
It's gonna be intense. It's gonna
Yeah.
be like Thanos, like you said, almost has all of them.
Yeah.
And then somebody just takes it from him, and then boom, it's all
So,
over.
It's really just Solo, Jimmy, and The Rock.
Yeah.
So you just really need 3 people to do the equalizer.
Fair. Yeah.
Unless they add somebody somewhere there. Jay could, be also help out. Not help Roman, to help Cody.
Yeah, absolutely. No, he'll definitely be there to help.
He could,
Cody.
pay off some people to help him, I guess.
Yeah.
To have, or they could bring up some just randos from their family, I guess. Rikishi.
That's what I'm saying. I've just got this feeling that we talked about before, like that they're gonna bring back all these old heads, and they're all just gonna stand out there, just like Cody said. If the rest of your family was here, they would be ashamed of you. And then then they're all just standing up there, and they're just crossing their arms, just like shaking their heads at him.
I hope
and
Rikishi comes out to
banging it.
Yeah, I was thinking, you look fly today.
You look fly today.
Or, I don't know if you know this one or remember, but it was, I'm a bad man, bad car, bad clothes. It was something really.
Is that Rikishi too?
Rikishi.
Oh my God! No, I do not remember. Is that his heel
I'm a
run?
bad man.
His heel run.
Bad man.
When I did it for The Rock.
Pretty wild. So, other things that happen on SmackDown.
I'm just really fucking excited for WrestleMania.
I'm really hyped too.
Bro, listen, we gotta fucking take our fucking title back, dog. Can't have this shit.
For the ones that don't know, there's a predictions championship, and it's currently not being held by Brennan or me. We suck.
Logan's beat us 3 times. Every time he's been in, he's won.
This will be the equalizer, I think. WrestleMania.
Yeah.
This is where it all begins.
That's
again.
where he won it first.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Pisses me off.
I'm sick. Logan, you motherfucker.
Logan, nobody comes in my face and gets away with it.
Nobody, you gotta come in my face.
Yeah, I'm gonna jerk a knot in your ass.
This is a very storyline heavy WrestleMania that also like you can tie in like a lot of things. Like if Jimmy and Jay end up facing each other, you can put that in there somewhere, right?
Hell yeah.
If Drew and Seth, obviously, and then Cody and The Rock and Roman, like that's like at least 4 matches that are all like tied in together.
Absolutely,
some way,
yeah.
somehow.
No, Gunther's got to have a match against somebody.
So they're doing the gauntlet match.
Yep.
We'll touch on that.
Bet.
I did want to. I don't know if you watched the street fight on SmackDown, but it was fucking awesome. It was as Santos Escobar and Carlito street fight, both wearing jeans, which big.
I know that gets you going, bro.
I love it, man. You just gotta wear street clothes for a street fight.
You really
man.
do. You really do.
I love that shit.
Just like when Sammy and Kevin wore the hockey jerseys, that was fucking incredible, bro.
That was cool. So the and who else? Oh, was Woods and Kofi did a street fight, and they also wore hockey jerseys.
Yep.
I think hockey jerseys are like perfect for
street fights.
Because
you're going out there, and that's what hockey players do. They fight. So,
during the finish, Rey Mysterio came back.
Let's
He's
go.
good. I don't know how he does it. He has not been gone for that long.
It's
probably been like what 4 weeks.
That's his what?
It feels like not.
It's like his 6th surgery on his left knee, bro.
No, it's probably like 8th.
Think so?
Ever
Had
since
surgery 5 times my left knee, and that was in like 2005. So
he's probably had like 3 more.
yeah, literally, man.
At least, let's say it's probably his 7th.
Yeah,
At least,
literally, bare minimum 7 for sure.
I know he. I think he got hurt. I don't know, man. He's been wearing like his knees had been like.
Speaking of Rey Mysterio, let me show you this real quick. This is gonna be for the pod, bro.
Wearing the Great Muda mask. Awful.
Now, how would you feel about this being in here? A life-sized cardboard cutout of Rey Mysterio, bro.
Holy shit.
It's
so cheap.
5 cents. I'm the leading bidder for 5 cents right now.
Dude, you gotta.
And I only got 20 hours left.
Where would I even put it?
But,
I guess you would have to be like...
He would have to be like back there, yeah. And he would fit back there.
He would be like right on my height too.
Yeah, literally, man.
God damn it, dude. I was looking at his what they call a lucha de apuestas, which is lucha de apuestas literally means fight or match bet match.
All right.
So it's when they do like mask versus hair
Okay.
or like mask versus mask.
Hell yeah.
He's obviously lost a mask match against the Outsiders.
Yep.
And then
Kevin Nash.
But Conan didn't lose anything, which is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I know, man.
What does Conan lose? His hair? He's fucking bald.
Bald already.
So he had nothing to lose. He's like, I don't give a shit.
You just, Ray, this is all you, bro.
He put on the mask again, and then he did have one mask versus title or mask versus something against Kane. Then he had a mask versus title against Chris Jericho.
Yep, I do remember that.
And he won that one, of course.
Yep.
And then a hair versus pledge to the Straightest Society against CM Punk.
Yeah.
And CM Punk lost his hair.
It was CM Punk lost his hair, yep.
He got shaved bald. And he's had the short hair ever since.
Yep, he really has.
Isn't
Rey
that weird?
Mysterio changed CM Punk's life.
He really did. He was like, man, maybe I can rock this short hair.
Same
Because
with Kane, though.
No, but Kane I feel like Kane had already been bald.
No, like when Kane went to lose his mask, he had longer hair, but they told him to shave it in the front to make it look like he like had already been through like some hard ass shit, like had been burned in a fire.
Looks so bad.
Because his wife was like, "No, like I want you to keep your hair."
Looked like shit.
Oh yeah, it looks
looks
so
awful.
legit. It's like, oh man, he literally just got out of a fire. This
Because
is so sick.
he would like shave the front with like razor, close or like let's say like a zero. And then the rest would like grow a little, so it just always looks so goofy.
Yeah, literally, man.
But it was like a clear line. Like I don't know if it was like to sell the gimmick
For sure.
of like he burned like half his face or
Yep,
something.
Yep.
Some fucking bullshit, man. But Ray's back. I'm glad. It's a damn shame that they couldn't do that. They're not gonna do. Listen, I like Santos Escobar. I think he's fantastic, and I do like the LWO legado kind of feud they're doing. I hope they do like a big either street fight or like parking lot brawl or something crazy like that for between the teams, like almost like a gang war.
Oh,
of
that'd
some
be
sort.
sick, bro.
I mean, a little racist, but
Yeah, yeah,
a little brown on brown violence there. Except Joaquin Wild, he's Filipino.
Ooh.
I guess he's still brown, but he's not even Latino.
He's not.
But what was I gonna say? Where was I going with this whole thing?
Let's see.
Oh, that I don't really want to see Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar 1-on-1.
No.
They'll have a good match, but that's about it.
Exactly.
So what I want trying to get at is that it's a damn shame that maybe SummerSlam, we get hair versus mask with Dom and Ray. They have to fucking do it.
Maybe that could be Ray's retirement match, man.
I hope it is, and I hope he loses the mask because I don't want to see Dom shave his hair.
I don't want to see Dom shave his head, and I would like to witness us watching Rey Mysterio retire.
Unmask, yeah, retire for the last time.
I think that would be really cool, man.
Yeah, and then if he loses to his son, it'll just be really poetic.
And that would probably push Dom as like a...
It'll make him even fucking shittier.
Exactly.
And he can wear the mask in the entrance.
Yep. Totally, man.
But...
Because we did witness Brock Lesnar's last match. That's pretty fucking insane.
I'll say this, though. The other thing that could happen is if Ray's getting overwhelmed by Legado, and then you hear Dominic's music. He comes out to save Ray. Instant babyface. That'll be fucking crazy. Damn. If he saves his dad.
That'd be insane, bro. He's like, I can't handle this shit no more.
Yeah. He comes out and he saves his dad. Yeah. They do like a big embrace. That's like Macho Man and Elizabeth.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with either one.
Yeah, I'm good with either one.
Like, seriously, Dom saving his dad would be fucking incredible. Or you could play it off like Dom beats his dad, Ray takes his mask off, and then Dom just like is standing there like looking at his mask that he took off, and then they just like hug and embrace from there, like ooh,
the respect,
feels.
I don't know,
bro.
but I feel like he should save him. It's just such a wrestling moment for him to like come out and be like, I can't take this anymore. Yeah, man. He fucking runs and saves his dad. Dom. Let's move on to Raw. Dom looks so fucking good against Gunther.
Bro, he was looking like fucking Shawn Michaels out there selling against Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam, bro.
He was getting chopped to fucking hell.
Bro, I would like to see his chest afterwards.
And he chopped Gunther pretty good. He got him really good.
Yeah,
he stiffed him up because he had like a red mark here.
Yep.
He stiffed him up pretty good.
Dom,
so he's like, he got his heat back.
Dom's getting good, man. He really is. I'm fucking with you, Dom.
His shirt was ripped.
Yep.
He was selling. It was a good little match. It wasn't super long.
It really was. I truly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I had a really good time.
It was good, like animations of like his selling and stuff, and like he just put Gunther over like big time, but also he like kind of stood his ground a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
It was nice. It was nice to see, man.
Yeah, it wasn't like he was like an absolute chump against him. He was like trying. Yeah. You know, I think did he hit him with the 619 or no?
I don't remember. I don't think so. That's the first time they faced.
Right. So he's not going to be involved. So they're going to do a gauntlet match. Let me see. So let me put this on the stand. So they're going to do a gauntlet match. The winner of the gauntlet is going to end up facing Gunther at WrestleMania. And I'll tell you who's a part of it.
Sami Zayn.
So Intercontinental title.
Gauntlet match.
Speaking of gauntlet matches, they added gauntlet matches to WWE. So this gauntlet match is going to include everyone that Gunther's wronged and then some randos. So this match will include Ricochet for some reason.
Bro, how's he keep popping up in these random ass moments, bro? Remember when he was like Asuka or Shinsuke?
Fucking racist.
Bro, I know, man. Fuck.
Brandon, try not to be racist challenge.
God, bro, we just need to make a compilation of all the fucking times I've been racist in my life.
Shinsuke. He tried to help Shinsuke. No, tried to help
Seth. Bro, like, what the fuck are you even doing? Where you at, man? I said Oscar. God damn it.
We got. I almost said Gunther. We got Gunther. I'm about to face Gunther.
He's like, I'm in my own gauntlet match.
Ricochet, Chad Gable, Sami Zayn, Bronson Reed, Shinsuke Nakamura, and then JD McDonough.
Where the fuck's he come from?
I know. It's like, what the hell a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas? Yeah, really random. Some of them make sense, obviously. So Ricochet is like trying to, I don't know. Gable obviously had all those matches with Gunther where he
man.
got really, really close.
Absolutely.
Sammy has been working towards getting back to WrestleMania. Bronson Reed is building a lot of momentum. Shinsuke's trying not to get lost in the shuffle. And then JD is also there.
Shinsuke's been taking hella L's, bro.
That's true. He did beat Sammy at least once.
Yeah, he did.
So I don't even know how you would structure this so that it makes sense. I will say this, though. I thought that Dominic would be involved in this somehow because they were kind of hinting to that. But I guess he just had the match with Gunther, and then that's kind of the end of it. So it makes sense that he lost and he's not involved, but also, why is JD involved?
Yeah, exactly. What's he have anything to do with the price of milk in China? Literally.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm pulling for Sammy, man. Sammy beating Gunther at WrestleMania for the title.
Yeah.
What a moment for him, man.
Yeah, that seems to be, that would be cool.
But honestly, I'm just in my feels about it because Seth Rollins or Kevin Owens is getting put on the shelf, man.
I know. What is Kevin gonna do?
You think he'll face Logan Paul for the United States title again? Because
no, it'd probably be Randy.
Logan Paul was
feuding with him. Yeah,
feuding with him at the Elimination Chamber. Even.
They could do the ladder match, for the U.S. title. Just do a ladder match.
Yeah,
I think Logan Paul also wants to be part of those types of matches, like the Elimination Chamber. He was part in the Money in the Bank
for sure. Absolutely.
So he likes to do the stunts. I would imagine that he would want to do a ladder match again. Then you get the ladder match. You get 5 or 6 guys in there. Then you can throw Randy. If you, I guess if you don't want to do the one-on-one match with LA Knight and AJ, you can put him in there. It'll kind of cheapen their feud because it seems that AJ just fucking hates
LA Knight, right?
Yeah.
Now. Yeah, literally with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns. Yeah.
So he's like, fuck this guy.
Even interfered in the Elimination Chamber, man.
I know, you travel all the way to Australia just to hate on him?
Just to beat up LA Knight. What the fuck, bro?
What's wrong with you, man?
AJ ain't got no style right now.
So we'll kind of address the Seth Rollins and Cody thing because that's kind of there really wasn't much there. So I will say this: speaking of multi-women matches, the match right now is Rhea and Becky.
Yep.
But Liv attacked Nia during her match with Becky, and I gotta give props to Nia. She's been hooping lately. The match with Becky was looking pretty good.
It was pretty good.
The match with Rhea was also, I liked it. I had a good time with it. So she's been putting her working boots on. Maybe somebody told her, hey, do you want to lose your job again?
I was going to say, no, I'm not going to say that. That's I'm just say it anyways. Quit being so fat, Nia.
God damn. I will say Pat accidentally made a fat joke.
He did.
He was like, an earthquake in San Antonio.
Didn't he accidentally cuss too?
He did say, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know, man.
He got mad at, who was he mad at?
Pat, we love you, bro. You're perfect for this shit, man.
He's great. Sometimes he takes me out a little bit because during serious moments, he can't be serious.
He can't. He's just too stoned all the time.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. He's going to get caught with cocaine. I watched a video of him
the other day. He was just like, dude, I'm just smoking weed just constantly.
Probably. I mean, WWE doesn't care. You definitely shouldn't be high at work. I mean, if you want to smoke weed, sure. Just don't be high at work.
Hey,
come
man.
On. Anyway. So Liv interfered. Nia's still in the mix. So do you think they're going to do a 4-way? Or maybe a 3-way? I would actually not like that at all.
I don't think I'm about it, honestly. I'm good.
Also, if you put Liv in there, what is she going to do? Just lose again?
Yeah, exactly. Just going to make her just take an L again. Yeah, exactly.
And her win should be, to me, it should be 1-on-1. I don't know if she's the one to beat Rhea. I don't think Becky should beat Rhea either. But if anyone should.
I feel you there. I love Becky, man. But at WrestleMania, I'll be honest, I don't really want to see Rhea lose.
No, just run it back. WrestleMania to WrestleMania.
That's what I said. I don't want to see Rhea lose. Rhea is as much as she's in a heel faction, dude, she's playing babyface all the time, man.
She's still yeah, I mean she's well liked. She's probably gonna get cashed in, I guess. Probably have to wait for someone to have the briefcase.
Yeah, true.
Probably get cashed in, add Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That would be
Tiffany Stratton.
She deserves it, bro. What she did in the Elimination Chamber immediately was like put all eyes on her, bro. She was killing it.
I love Tiffany. I've been pretty high on her for a while, so I'm not a fake fan. Other than that, Andrade is back. He just fucked up Apollo Crews real
Bro, I
quick.
feel so bad for Apollo Crews, man.
I know.
Dude's got so much talent, and he's just in here just jobbing out. He's been a U.S. champion. He's been an Intercontinental champion.
He has.
And he's jobbing out right here, man.
He's just a jobber, man. That's just the life.
It sucks.
It is what it
He's
is.
so talented. And no offense, Apollo Crews, I would never buy your figure, but I do think you're talented.
I think that's the thing about, like, I'm not saying that everyone should be complacent and be like, okay, at least I have a job. But you need, like, undercard guys. That's just what it is.
No, I feel absolutely.
And that's no disrespect to Apollo Crews. He's great. He's, like, fantastic. But there's nothing wrong with being a good hand.
Nope. He's there. He's getting paid. He's doing his job. You know, he's in the WWE. Like, what more can you ask for, man?
And he's in the mix. I mean, they trust him enough to put him in a match with Andrade, which they're clearly trying to build back up. So he's probably gonna miss Mania, though. I think it's too early to throw him in. I think
that'd be hard for me to be Andrade and just be in the shadow of your wife.
I know that is crazy, especially since, like, she's been rehabbing like crazy,
bro.
Man.
She's like she never even
she looks
almost
like
got
she's
injured,
ready,
bro. I know, man. That's what I'm saying. This bitch is crazy.
She's gonna do a moonsault at WrestleMania. I just fucking tear up her ACL again.
Bro. If she does, man, Lord, something in these flares, bro.
I think she'll be ready for. She might be ready for Backlash.
Yeah.
I don't know. She got hurt before the Rumble.
Yep.
Doesn't seem like that long.
I know, man. Also, it just feels like 2 episodes ago we were talking about Rey Mysterio getting knee surgery.
I know.
He's already fucking back.
Okay,
bro.
Rey is like a fucking anomaly. He's going to Colombia. Like, he probably flies to Colombia more than Taylor Swift flies to the bathroom.
Literally, man.
My man stays in Colombia getting the fucking stem cells.
Stem cells. Yep, exactly.
I wonder, are they really like the key to everything? It seems like they are.
They really help, apparently.
I don't have any like major injuries though.
Yeah, fair.
So
maybe I should just like hurt my leg and just be like, I don't really have a lot of money, but I do want stem cells.
It can't be that expensive. It probably is. I don't know. You also gotta be like well connected. So.
Exactly.
Logan Paul didn't even know about them.
Yeah, I know.
And he's the type. I mean, he fucking lives in Puerto Rico for taxes.
Yep.
So.
Because they don't pay taxes there.
I think. I don't know, something like that. Because he's billed out of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
They're like, from Puerto Rico, by the way, of Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, I know. Like, what the fuck?
Him and his brother, man. Fucking Jesus Christ, dude. I still take her talking about Logan Paul. He's like, he's very talented, and if he learned more about psychology, he might be one of the greats, you know? He's right.
He does get it, though.
He gets it, yes.
He really does.
His character work is very good. But Taker is right about one thing. He is right about the psychology thing is so important. Psychology is so important in wrestling, and as much as I like a spot fest, you can still have psychology in a match that's very like athletic.
For sure.
You just have to like find the balance. And props to Will Ospreay for for changing his style completely to. And I don't know if you've seen many of his recent matches, but his big claim to fame was a match versus Ricochet, where they're just doing like, flips and shit,
spots and shit the whole time. Yeah,
that was his big claim to fame. I would say that was like a big viral thing that happened with him, and he has completely switched his style. He still does the flips and shit. He still does the big moves, but he is much more calculated, and his facials are on point. His body language, a lot of things he's changed to be that much better and to not look like a guy that can do flip. Like he's transcended just being.
He's like moved past like the Commander stage in his life.
Right. He's
no disrespect to Commander, but that's all you do, bro.
It's like he's a much more complete wrestler now, and that's because he understands the psychology.
Yep.
That's one thing that I think people, like Seth Rollins, I think they get it really good. And people are like, oh, well, his matches are very formulaic. Maybe, but like also like he gets the pop. I mean, the match with Finn Balor was fucking awesome.
Oh, bro. I mean,
I think the Shinsuke matches were all pretty decent.
the Last Man Standing was really good. In
Yeah,
my opinion, honestly.
I had a lot of fun with it. He is capable of having like, I think he's one of the greats, and I think he gets it really good.
Yep.
Cody has great psychology. The match with Roman is not really crazy, but like the psychology is there, the storytelling,
there. Yeah, man.
It's all about.
You got the major like heel of the company, like the top dog versus the top baby face. Like,
Yeah,
it has everything. It has all the ingredients.
And people that are like fans of like strong style, like Japanese, more like athletic wrestling, some AEW stuff, will be like, well, I mean, that's cool, but I want to watch some spots. I like watching spots, man. I like going to fucking indie shows and just watching spots. But also, like, I'm not gonna, I can't come back every week just to watch somebody like do flips.
Yeah, exactly.
Or get put through a table.
Yeah,
like,
it's like an every so often type thing. Like,
yeah, I want to get I want to have a reason to come back.
Yep.
And yeah, so I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry for going on a fucking nerd tangent about psychology. I just think it's important.
Nerd.
It's just important, man. All right, so Seth and Cody promise. I don't need this. I don't know what I'm doing. Seth and Cody promise. They're pretty much accepted the match versus The Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
And Roman Reigns.
Yep, true.
And Roman Reigns.
And Roman Reigns, yeah.
They pretty much accepted the match, but they said we're gonna be there on SmackDown. Another nerd thing. I think that the camera people in WWE are probably having a much better time because now they get to like contain the shots.
Yep.
The camera was like panning to like Cody, and then it was slowly going to Seth, and then back to Cody.
Yep.
And it was like doing like a thing that just used to not happen because Vince, I don't know if Vince, Kevin Dunn, whoever would be like, oh, camera 2, camera 1, change.
Literally, man. Just hell.
Literal hell. And I think
Speaking
they're probably
of Vince, do you know in 2K24 like his face is blurred out and everywhere?
I haven't gotten there in the showcase, but I guess apparently
That's
I don't
insane,
fucking know,
man.
It is wild. It's just easier to just like
just block it off. I know, it's just fucking crazy.
It is wild, but
he literally gave us our whole entire like childhood. Like, it's wild to think, man.
It is wild to think.
Just barred.
So I'm looking forward to SmackDown, the A show, I guess. Raw's been good, so
Raw's been okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that I do look forward to SmackDown more right now.
It seems that way.
You know,
just because The Rock is there and Roman's there, Cody, I guess, and Seth are gonna be there.
Cody, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Damage Control was on Raw too, which Pierce was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here?"
Yeah.
I do like that, but it does seem that like lately it's like, they can't every week be like, oh, Adam Pierce, let me be here, or Nick Aldis, let me be here.
No.
They can't do that every week, but I do like every now and then them being like, hey, like, we still have, like, we still have contracts here. You gotta respect.
Yep.
Respect your boss. I hope we get some physicality on the way to WrestleMania.
Hell yeah.
I think that's something that wasn't there last year with Roman and Cody.
Yep.
That I understand why. It made sense then, but now, like, the stakes are much higher, and they already have a history with each other. And The Rock already got physical with Cody, so I think they should absolutely get physical with each other.
Keep doing it again. Yep.
Yeah, do a big brawl, do a big pull down, bring out the roster,
bring out
like
the security,
yeah.
Bring out everybody, make it huge, man.
Yeah, and Triple H loves those.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't done a pull apart brawl
again.
But again, big moment, build up to WrestleMania. I'm just thinking of all the package moments that they're gonna put on, like,
oh bro, yeah,
the big package.
Yeah, what song are they gonna play with the package? That's what I want to know. If they don't do My Way, I'm gonna be pissed.
They're not going to. They're
they
probably
need
gonna do. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones.
Didn't they do that at SummerSlam? No, that was at Fastlane.
They did at SummerSlam. They did. Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Exactly.
That was actually kind of sick.
No, I was like, I'm about to cry, man. Yeah,
that was actually a pretty sick package. So pretty sick package. That's what she said.
Batista,
big ass dick. Pretty sick package. Me when I saw Drake's video,
bro, literally.
Pretty sick package. when I met Batista. You already said that one. Anyway, what's next?
Bro, your favorite? We haven't talked about AEW on here for a while, man.
I know. So let me do the AEW C4. It's probably enough time. What show was it? Revolution. AEW Revolution from Greensboro, North Carolina, I think.
Yep.
Big venue. Sold out. 16,000. Bigger than Raw or SmackDown.
Yep. Which is a pay-per-view, so it should be.
No shade on AEW. But we'll see. They do have Dynamite. They had Dynamite last night because today this comes out on Thursday. So we'll see if they did anything to capitalize. Sting's last match. Actually, really loved it. I had a great time with it. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but
I don't know if I can go back and watch it. I haven't watched it.
Okay. So did you watch the Darby Allin spot?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Darby? Why do you do this, bro?
Just do it on the tables, man.
Why do you have to just put yourself through all this shit?
That's real glass.
I don't know if you have a family, but if you do, you need to start thinking about him, bro, because you're going to fucking die in that ring, bro.
Cry me a river. He's not going to die.
He's fucking insane.
I think it was cool as fuck.
Oh, it was fucking badass,
but
dude.
It was really fucking stupid.
Gosh, man.
It was really fucking stupid, but very, very cool. Sting also went through glass.
He did, and the table, off the ladder.
The Sting one was really sick because he got thrown on the glass and he just fucking went everywhere.
Yeah, just like, and then Ric Flair was like, no, like, don't touch him, and then bang.
He got super kicked by the bug.
Double super kick, Ric Flair did.
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. Like big spots. The beginning of the match, Sting came out with two people that looked exactly like him, which were his sons dressed as Surfer Sting and Wolfpack Sting.
What was so cool is like the Surfer Sting literally looked just like Sting whenever he was Surfer Sting.
Yeah.
And his other son looked just like Sting whenever he was part of the Wolfpack. That was fucking crazy, bro.
It's because his sons look exact like they're
literally, one has the blonde hair, one has the long black hair. Like they literally are playing his.
I assume he grew the hair. So Zach told me that Wolfpack Jr. he played football for UK.
Okay.
My man's got hops. He should have played basketball.
All right.
He jumped so fucking high, like he almost took one of the Bucks' head off whenever he did the stinger splash on him. He was so high up in the air, and then so the other son. I guess he does work out. He's like he's like in the gym.
Yep.
And not that the other one isn't in the gym, but they're both like they're older, so like they're not going to be wrestlers.
Really cool moment for Sting, honestly, man.
But it was very cool, and it's cool that he has two sons that look exactly like him.
Yeah.
And yes, it was awesome. It was an awesome retirement match. Like you could have not done it any better. And I hope that he stays retired.
Me too.
Not because I don't like Sting. I fucking love Sting. I mean, you met Sting, so
I love Sting.
so
I love Sting.
He actually stayed retired, and he did it on his own terms. And his AEW run was actually very, very fun. Whenever Sting was on TV, it was cool. He did cool things. He like no sold moves.
Yep, literally.
He was just
He's
cool.
just been Sting his entire life, man. Sting is literally one of the GOATs, bro, and he's you got to give him his respect, and you got to give him his due, you know.
So so it was cool. Like I said, his AEW run was really awesome, and it's a shame we never got the Taker match.
Facts. We did a long time ago.
Did they face like
a long
Mark Callis?
Mark Calloway and
Sting.
Surfer Sting they faced. Yep.
Really?
It's not a bad match. You should watch it. It's really not terrible.
Huh.
The quality of the videos clearly like late 80s.
I saw somebody brought up Surfer Sting wearing that American flag gear that his son wore. They were like, "You can tell me Cody didn't model his look after Sting," and it's like, well, fucking duh.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay.
But also, he's blonde because of Dusty.
Tell me something I don't know.
But like, yes, I mean the American flag. It's not. Sting wasn't always wearing American flags, but I mean, why wouldn't you model your babyface run after like one of the biggest baby faces ever?
Literally, man. Come on, yo. You guys need to like think through your thoughts. Seriously.
I think there's a lot of really good surfer Sting stuff that gets overshadowed by the Crow version of Sting because his Crow shit is so fucking
It's
cool.
epic, bro. It's so cool. Like
Um,
you never had anybody else look like that ever. Like, and to carry the bat and to fucking come down on the zip line and stand up in the rafters.
The rafter
and
thing.
just, bro, it's
and fighting the NWO is fucking wild.
dude is next level. I mean, he literally saved Jimmy King.
He was the face of WCW, man.
You know,
Yeah.
he did punch Gordy. For y'all that like the movie Ready to Rumble, Sting is in that one.
Yes, he is. Him and Goldberg too.
Goldberg.
DDP.
Oh, bro, so many. Rey Mysterio without a mask is in that movie.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't remember. I've only seen it once. It's fine.
I love it.
It's okay.
So good.
You're like, I wish that happened to me.
Bro, I really do. I really do, man.
So, big
Penis.
much respect to the Stinger. Let me get one. Ow!
We'll miss you, but enjoy retirement.
Yes, absolutely. I hope again. I hope you stay retired because in wrestling,
I think Sting. I think he is the type of person that once he says he's gonna do something, that's it. I really believe that he's out for good.
yeah, because Rick obviously never retired. Foley wants to come back for a match.
He needs to lose 100 pounds.
Foley is going to die if he goes in that ring.
He will.
He can barely fucking walk.
Literally, bro.
Why would you? Whatever. It doesn't matter.
He just loves wrestling, man. People love it. People love this shit.
I get it, but like, don't defend this shit. Like, not only is he old, but like he's so like he can literally barely walk.
I know.
Just remember like the good times, man.
The last win that he had was in the airport whenever he won the 24/7 title against some random man.
Oh, really? They're like Attitude Era, probably. Yeah.
No, like this was like a video that somebody recorded like on their phones.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
He was like, I'm the 24/7 champion.
Oh, okay. This was 24/7 era, not
yeah, exactly.
not hardcore title.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking. All right. Anyway, the co-main event was Samoa Joe defending his title against Swerve Strickland and Adam Hangman Page. He
Bro, I seen Samoa Joe got kicked in the fucking face.
he for a lot of this was booked like it was very reminiscent of like the Brock multi-man matches where they just kind of take Brock out and then the rest of them fight. Joe still feels like a third wheel in the Swerve and Hangman thing.
He does.
He ended up winning, and I like the theory that Hangman tapped out just so Swerve would not win the title because he was close.
Yeah.
But he got put in the coquina clutch and then he tapped out. Really, really great match. Konosuke Takeshita versus Will Ospreay. Banger of a match. Nonsensical storyline. I guess Don Callis wanted them to face each other. Who the fuck knows? Ospreay's going to be facing Cal Fletcher on Dynamite. Again, nonsensical.
Random.
But Ospreay's officially in AEW. So, again, make or break for AEW. Are they going to build... Is Ospreay going to be like their guy, or is he just going to end up like Jay White? You know?
I know, man, because that's what they played it out like. Jay White was about to be this dude, man.
Yeah, and he's just
And
been
then he just is just like
tag team matches with the
Exactly,
fucking
man.
Acclaimed.
AEW can book really, 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 really good matches, but their stories fucking suck ass.
Speaking of good matches, Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson. The match was fine. He's gonna get praise because Danielson is involved. But I'm sorry. I have to come out. I'm sorry. I'm being really brave here. I have to come out as an Eddie Kingston hater.
Yeah, see, that honestly like blows my mind.
I do not like Eddie
Dude's
Kingston.
been through hell in his life, and he has fought to get where he is, bro. He's like, I don't know, man. It's like
I know he's like an everyman, and that's what like
exactly.
that's what gravitates people toward him. I just don't like him. I don't care for the act. I don't mind an everyman, but like I already have everyman. Like I have Moxley. I have fucking. Maybe Bryan Danielson has transcended just being like an everyman,
Okay,
but like he very much should have not succeeded. And I was looking at him, and this is kind of crazy. He doesn't really look small because he's so like thick almost.
yeah.
He just doesn't seem small, but he's like actually like a smaller guy, but like he's so talented, he's so fucking charismatic, and he's so good that I think
it makes him look big.
Yeah, like he feels like, for lack of a better term, he feels like larger than life because he's just that good.
There's more than meets the eye.
Exactly.
With Bryan Danielson.
More than meets the eye. But yeah, Eddie, I just don't give a shit about his act. And the 3 titles is so fucking stupid, man. It's just silly. I feel like Tony is just like, well, I like Eddie, so fuck.
Let him eat, bro. Let him eat. Yeah.
And here, it's not even like about him being like out of shape or anything like that. I don't like his style of wrestling. It's just not interesting to me. And and just to compare, because it's not the out of shape thing, I fucking love Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is so good.
So good.
And they're about in the same shape. But
fair. Yeah.
But Owens is like, he's just charismatic, he's funny, he can put on a great match, but like he knows when to like be a comedy guy, and whenever he gets serious, he gets super like he's scary.
Yeah, bro.
So I'll give him that. And by the way, this is kind of out of left field, but Danielson will probably retire probably by 2025, I want to say. And he has not done any comedy stuff in AEW.
Nope.
And I'm kind of upset because he's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
So he did, and I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think he can be funny, and it sucks that he has not shown.
Well, he was funny on commentary.
He was funny on commentary. He did the kids. They used to do Saturday Morning Slam, and he was doing commentary there. And around this time, he was like obsessed with bears. And he was doing commentary. He's like, you know who could do this? A bear. I wish I could fight a bear. And then, who the fuck did it? Somebody did a bear hug. And he was like, oh my God, a bear hug, a bear hug.
What the fuck?
He was so fucking funny. And he was funny with Team Hell No. So, yeah. Anyway, let's wrap it up. What, I guess that's the end of the show. I don't know what else to say. Do you have anything to add?
I was going to point out something. I feel really bad for Kevin Owens, man.
Yeah.
He ain't getting shit right now.
He'll be okay. Not everyone can get in the card. Even with 2 nights.
I know.
And it feels silly to just throw him in a match.
I know. I just wanted to be a part of something.
I know. I'm watching.
I love Kevin. He was in the main event of WrestleMania, 2 years ago now?
2 years in a row.
Exactly. So I guess he's got his due. Like, I feel it. I just really like Kevin Owens. So, like, I just got this, like, soft spot in my heart for him.
It's great, and it sucks because he's really great. And that's not a guy that's, like, far from every man. He's just, like, he's so fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
He's like a crazy psychopath he's a prize fighter, man.
He really is.
He's, like, out there. He's like, I want to win the title so I can make more money so I can feed my family.
Yep.
It's like, fuck.
It's real enough.
I fucking hate Logan Paul.
He does. He fucking hates Logan Paul's guts.
It's funny. He's really consistent about like who he hates. Theory and Waller may not get in the card either. There's a plane flying by the studio right now.
Austin Theory's rating on 2K is a 72, dog.
I know.
They're straight disrespecting.
He beat John Cena.
That's what I'm saying.
At WrestleMania. Cena loses on Mania a lot.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Apparently, I watched a Cena interview a couple days ago, and he wants to be a WrestleMania 40.
Mm-hmm. That's
and
what
he said, what title win was your favorite? He said, my next one.
Interesting. I hope he beats Ric Flair's record.
Bro, he has to, man. Somebody's got to do it.
It's not going to happen.
He deserves it.
I know, but where is he? You deserve it. Where are we going to get a world title from?
Let him beat Cody.
Hell no.
Let him beat Cody.
Fuck no.
Let Cody do a heel run in WWE.
No.
Hey, man.
What a waste.
Hey, man.
I think there's a time and a place for that, but no.
Let him beat Seth Rollins.
We need like a true babyface for once.
We do.
Like
a babyface champion is exactly what we need.
Well, not even that. Just a babyface that people like. That everyone just overwhelmingly is like, we fucking love this guy.
That's Cody.
I mean, they're booing The Rock.
I know.
That's fucking wild.
That is fucking crazy.
Because people outside of wrestling still are like, think that The Rock is a sweetheart.
Exactly.
So. But The Rock is like, go back to smoking crack.
And go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck your story. All right. Where can people find? First, where can people find you on online?
Bro, you find me on. You know what? Really, truly, just follow me on Twitter. Grown ass baby 26. That's the only one I really care about, honestly.
Follow me on Twitter at aircarlos97.
Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram at Midwest Midcard. Follow us on Twitter at Midwest Midcard. Follow us everywhere.
You forgot.
Just look up Midwest Midcard and we're gonna be there.
Yeah, actually, go on Google and look up Midwest Midcard. For real.
It really pops up.
Hell yeah! Look,
I know. I did it the other day.
did you?
Yeah, I really did.
I don't know if it's just because it's me. It's just me, Oos.
Day one ish.
Anytime I would say it's just me, I just can't get that.
Yeah, bro. Look.
Yeah, literally, you look up Midwest Midcard on Google, and then you'll get the YouTube, you get the Instagram, TikTok, Spotify for podcasters, I guess. Podbay.
Tune in.
Hey man, we're on Podbay and TuneIn. That's wild.
You didn't sign us up for this?
No, I mean, so Spotify for podcasters will kind of do that for you.
Oh yeah.
Can I go on TuneIn Radio? There we go.
Damn.
We're on TuneIn Radio.
Let's go.
If you want to listen to us on TuneIn, we are there.
Bro, funny story to end this. So the other day I was eating at Snappy's Tomato Pizza in Seaman, Ohio. Go there. It's very good.
Seaman.
Seaman.
Ayo.
And this dude,
Kind of sus. If you ask
his
me.
ringtone went off.
Yeah.
You know what it was?
Adrenaline.
It really was. It really was. I was like, dude, no way. And I was like, look, just call me real quick. Just call me. I was like, we are immediately beefing right now at this point. And I'd never met this dude in my life.
Yeah.
And he called me, and everybody knows my ringtone is Roman Reigns. And he was like, nah. He was like, Roman Reigns is an ass. I'm like, he is.
That's
respected, though.
Rest in peace.
That was pretty cool, though. We had Cody and Roman's ringtones in the same store, and I never even knew that, dude.
That is funny. Snappy Tomatoes Pizza, man. You gotta get some grown-up food next time. Fuck
Ever ate
that
at
place.
Snappy's?
Fuck Snappy's.
Good.
Fuck Cece's Pizza, too.
Fuck CC's. That shit is
By the
garbage. Garbage.
Yeah. You know what I say? There's no bad pizza. Well, guess what? There is bad pizza. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
Let's get out of here, man. You know what? Next week is episode 57. WrestleMania is coming up pretty quick on us, actually. I know we're doing the WrestleMania episode April 2nd. Y'all tune in.
Well, it's going on April 3rd, probably.
Yeah.
It's going on that Wednesday.
Yeah. So April 3rd, be there, be square.
Mm-hmm.
We're so excited for WrestleMania, as we are.
Sorry.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh?
You can still.
I thought something was going on with my mic.
Oh.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching and listening. And don't forget to live, laugh, love, and wrestle. And we'll see you next week. Peace. Deuces. Ooses.
It's just me, Oos. Day one.
It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me.
My mic is unplugged.
I know, I thought mine was too, bro.
No.
All right, we're out.